Hey everybody, Rob Cootie here, the MLM Solution. Today is Tuesday, June 22nd, currently 10:55 and 45 seconds. And I want to welcome everybody to this Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great day and great morning so far. And as you know, we go live each and every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Please join us by simply clicking on the buttons that you see or using hashtag the MLM Solution. That's hashtag the MLM Solution, as you see on the screen there. That hashtag the MLM Solution will help you find us on any of our social media platforms. And you can also go to our website. You'll find a link to our live podcast there as well. So with that being said, we are on all the podcast platforms. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms, so it should not be too hard to find us so that you can send our fellow network marketers across the globe to those various locations. Be a part of the positive process of sharing this information with them so that they can be empowered with this great information to do amazing things with this wonderful business model. You can be a part of that wonderful positive process by simply taking a few seconds to share our content. All right, today we're going to be talking about, this is podcast number 203 for all you listening on the podcast. And the topic of today's episode is Others Helping Others. What a simple, straightforward title that epitomizes what the subject matter is going to be about. Join us today as we talk about others helping others. It's on the surface, it seems like a simple subject, but we're going to take a deep dive into that. So join us at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as we take a look at how you can help others help others. All right, with that being said, I'm going to hop off here. I've blabbered enough as it is. I'll see you guys here in a moment.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your hosts, Rob Cootie and Marie Cannon.
Hello, Miss Marie. Good Tuesday morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I am doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. You know what? It's 3/4 of the month is gone, Miss Marie. We're almost going into the 7th month. A measly 4.5 months to Christmas. Unflippin' believable.
When you put it that way.
It's wonderful. Time flies when you're having fun, when you have a president. Is that what they call him? That is as goofy as this one. Makes each and every day very entertaining and makes the days go by. They can't go by fast enough, so we can get Trump back in there. So anyway, enough of the political insight. That's what my political moment for the day. And Miss Marie, today is an interesting topic, others helping others, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into this because I think some people may have an impression about what we're going to talk about, and they might be slightly surprised. I don't know.
I think they'll be greatly surprised, to be honest with you. Okay. And if you guys will, please, and you have been, and we're very grateful, give us a thumbs up if you like what you hear, you understand the points we're making, and you see the value in the points that we're making. We'll say thank you in advance. We really appreciate that. And also, we're going to ask you to share, like, and comment on our various social media platforms, especially if you go to our YouTube channel. Hit that little bell twice. That'll notify you when we go live and when we upload new content. As you know, when you do those things, it helps us work with the algorithm so that we can get in front of more of our fellow network marketers across the globe so they can have access to this wonderful information as well. And before we get started, I want to say one other thing. Guys, if you're missing the podcast because you work, whatever the case may be, you can catch up on our podcast by simply going to the website and clicking the link at the top of the page that says podcast replay. When you go there, you're going to be able to get a free gift. There's no shenanigans when you fill out the form, as you know. You guys can trust us. We're not going to send you any sales emails. It's nothing more than a link to your free ebook. We change those gifts every so often, And you may get another email down the road letting you know that we have a new free gift for you. That'll be the only emails that you get. Once again, I write those emails, and believe you me, I do not like doing that, as Miss Marie can attest. All right. So with that being said, Miss Marie, as you know, we got a lot of great things going on, don't we, Miss Marie? And a lot of things people are not aware of. We touch on them every once in a while. But you've been privy to some of the information. I don't always tell you everything because I like to surprise you every once in a while, and I think you're generally surprised at times.
Uh-oh, does that mean there's a surprise coming?
Could be. You never know. It could be tomorrow. Could be today. You don't know. But wouldn't you not say that there's a lot of great things coming?
I know there's a lot of things in the work. You're busy behind the scenes getting things ready. We're going to take a slightly different tack than what we've been doing so far, which I think will be hugely beneficial to our audience. So I'm looking forward to that happening.
Yes.
Not going to let any cats out of the bag on that one.
No.
I'm just going to put
I
that.
appreciate it.
Just going to put that out there as a little teaser because I know that's. Again, it's taking a tremendous amount of work behind the scenes, and we try to make it look like everything's simple and easy once we're on the air, right?
Yes.
And even at that, every once in a while we get bit by the gremlins, but so far the gremlins have been kept at bay. I think they're off for the summer, perhaps, is what I'm thinking. And
I hope you're right.
I don't know about where you are, but summer hit really early here. Like we've had record-setting temperatures here in the Salt Lake Valley.
Wow.
It has been hot. It's like everybody from California has moved here, and now apparently Phoenix's weather has moved here for some reason.
That's not a good thing. I
didn't say it was on either front.
So you're getting double barrel. Oh, you're getting the California people, and you're also getting the intense heat of Phoenix. Man, that's a double barrel.
Oven hot.
Right, screw Utah. I'm not going back to Utah.
You just got to pick your time when you're here.
Oh man, I tell you, every time I've been there, it's been an absolute blessing. Absolute blessing. Hey, just real quick, just before we get, I said I was only going to have one political statement. One other one. Did you know that 4 million people have moved from blue states to red states in the last 8 months to a year? Did you know that?
Well, I know quite a lot of people have been moving. I know a lot of people have been moving out of California and New York. There are a number of states here in the United States. We do a census every 10 years, which is basically we try to count everyone in the United States, and that drives our representation in government. And a number of states, including California, lost a seat in the House of Representatives because of the decline in population. And yes, I am quite aware that the more liberal states are shrinking and the more conservative states are growing, and they are growing rapidly.
And did you know that 78%, and I got this information the other day, of the people moving into these new states are registering as Republicans?
That I was not aware of.
Yep. So, and did you know that, I forget the name of the border town on Texas and Mexico, and I've been all down through there. For the first time in 139 years, elected a Republican mayor.
Yeah, I did hear about that as well.
And 75% of the population is Hispanic.
And here you'll enjoy this. This was a headline in the Babylon Bee within the past couple of days. Now, okay. I'll preface that with the Babylon Bee is a satire newspaper, so it's a joke. It's not real news. I just want to preface that before I say this, so our listeners know.
Good point. I was hoping people knew that.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to make sure because we have kind of that international listener base too. So I want to make sure you know
that's true.
Good point. This is fake news. But the headline that the Babylon Bee put out is that Trump is going to build a 1,954 mile long hotel along the Rio Grande.
That is freaking awesome.
So basically he's going to build a hotel as a wall.
That's funny.
I thought that was pretty funny.
That is funny. It is. All right, enough of that. I just wanted to throw that out there. That was good news. All right, guys, with that being said, today is a great podcast, Others Helping Others. It's such a simple, straightforward title that without any hesitation clearly describes what today's episode is about. It's not about Marie helping her downline. What it is, it's about Marie doing the proper training so that good duplication takes hold immediately with a certain percentage of her downline. There's no such thing as 100%. Okay. Your goal is to bat 30%. And you say, oh my gosh, 30%. I'll never make money at 30%. Guys, you'll become a millionaire if you can get people to bat 30% in your network marketing business. Okay. And it's the reason why you got to work the numbers. You got to sponsor 60 people in 90 days, and I'm throwing 60 people out there in order for the numbers to work in your favor, right, Miss Marie? We talk about that all the time. All right. So anytime we talk numbers, please remember, say in your head, oh, they're talking about the numbers in network marketing, meaning you have to do large numbers in order for the things that we talk about to take effect, right, Miss Marie?
Yes.
And I say that, I hate repeating that all the time, but there's new people listening all the time. They might what is he talking about? What are they referring to? Anyway, the point is, if you can get 30% of your people to take the same type of action, in other words, good duplication, which means CCBBA, and then which that means for all you newbies, consistent, correct business building activity. And if you don't know what that is, just look at the 5 simple steps. Go look at our 5 simple steps video. You'll see what it is. And it has all that in there. And so anyway, the thing is, guys, you have a situation where others helping others means that duplication is starting to take effect. Okay, Marie is becoming a figurehead. It's sort of in a minor way. Okay, because it means that she trained her people well enough and she sponsored people 5 and above on the scale of ambition to where they're taking responsibility for their own success, their own activity. They touch base with her every once in a while, but for the most part, they're out there doing their thing. And what are they doing? They're helping other people. In other words, others. Others means that Marie sponsored Rob. Rob sponsored 60 people. Okay. Marie helps Rob. Marie doesn't worry about Rob's 60 people. Those are other people. Okay. But guess what? Those other people, those 60 people Rob sponsored, Rob did what Marie taught him, which is what? Good duplication, which is what? CCBBA. All right. And now, guess what? My 60 people are helping other people. And Marie is reaching out. And guess what? Marie may have to go in depth in another leg somewhere. What is she doing? She's reaching out and she's helping other people who in turn will help what? Other people. You say, Rob, that's just another way of saying duplication. I didn't say anything about duplication here. I'm talking about others helping others. That means sharing your knowledge. That means sharing your time. Okay. Sharing your physical presence. Okay. Or your viral presence with other people. Miss Marie, that is an extremely powerful thing because people, Miss Marie, what do they appreciate the most about anything? When Miss Marie, if you were not expected to show up at a birthday party and because you were working or you were 100 miles away and all of a sudden without telling anyone you show up, what is the reaction? People are ecstatic because you made the effort to come in to what? To be a part of somebody's birthday party that person wasn't expecting you to be there. Your presence meant more to them than anything else there. And when you walk in the door, they're just totally blown away. Did I paint that picture correctly?
Yeah, I think you really did. And again, not to get the two confused, duplication is an aspect of the business that we want to leverage, absolutely. But when it comes to the concept of others helping others, that's really the training aspect, getting people the knowledge that they need to be capable within their own business and then passing that knowledge along.
Exactly, guys. It's you literally sharing your knowledge and your presence with those people who are so grateful. Oh my gosh, you won't believe it. Yesterday I had Marie do a Zoom call with us. And we had 5 or 6 other people on there. She was willing, even though she's not my sponsor, she was willing to get on this Zoom call and help us out, answer some questions, give us some insight. How awesome is that? Guys, that's others helping others, and the power of that cannot be overemphasized. When you have people willing to reach out to help other people, Miss Marie is no different, and I've seen it happen many times. Miss Marie has sponsored 80, 85 people. Rob calls Miss Marie. Miss Marie, can you come to Louisville, Kentucky to do a live presentation in front of 75 people? Yes, Rob, I can do that. We pick out a date and a time. In the meantime, Sally up in Columbus, Ohio, gets a hold of Marie and says, Marie, I really would. And Sally's like number 73 out of the 85 people that Miss Marie has sponsored. And Sally says, Miss Marie, I have a lot of people in Kentucky too, in Northern Kentucky and some in Cincinnati. I'd like to bring those people and be down there in Louisville, Kentucky. And I'd like my people to meet you and see you. I talk about you all the time. That would be awesome. Can we come down there and join Rob's thing? Marie gets with Rob. Rob says, hey, that's cool. That's awesome. The more the merrier. What is Marie doing? She's reaching out and she's helping others. How's she doing that? She's allowing Sally to bring her people from Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky to Louisville, Kentucky to participate. And what is Rob doing? Rob is reaching out and helping others. Okay. You say, well, Rob, that really doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. Because when people come together with a common goal and they have an open heart and an open mind and a willingness to help others succeed and to get better, there is a synergy that takes place. There's a bond that gets developed. And that is hard to break that bond. In other words, you're helping your business become a solid business where it doesn't have a huge retention problem. These people will be very grateful. And when they meet Marie in person, they're almost awestruck, almost like meeting a movie star or some kind of famous person, because they're saying, wow, we hear about you all the time, Miss Marie. It's so great to meet you. Miss Marie, you've seen that. You've experienced that. I've done that. I have shaken the hand of people that I admire and say, hey, what an honor it is to meet you. And it really just made me feel great, number one, that I got to meet them, especially if I was at an event that they were putting on. I feel like, you know what, that was icing on the cake because I was learning all this great knowledge and I got to meet them as well. And I'm not a type of person, believe me, I don't have any signatures from anybody famous. I've been around famous people. I don't idolize people. The only two people I idolize is Christ and my dad. That's it, okay? I had great admiration for Muhammad Ali and Howard Schnellenberger. Outside of that, those are the only people that I put on a pedestal, if you even want to call it that. But I was excited to meet certain people, weren't you?
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. And also a topic we're kind of tapping into here also with the concept of others helping others. It gets into the dynamic of servant leadership. That leading by example, leading in a way that's fulfilling both for you and for the people that you're leading. It's not this dictatorial, do as I say type of thing, and you're just being directive and telling them what to do and not doing it. You're actually showing up, you're investing yourself, you're showing them how it works. I mean, really, ultimately, the leading by example, how it really works, engaging with the people. Because again, it's network marketing, right? It's about building your network, and that network is really the people within your organization.
Right. And here's the thing. I want to make a couple things clear in this Sally-Rob comparison. Sally wants her people to meet because she understands the power of a live event, the synergy that happens, the excitement, right? Miss Marie, you and I have talked about that. There's no replacing that, even with a Zoom call. So Sally is smart enough to say, hey, Miss Marie's going to be down in Louisville. That's close enough. We can all be down there. Okay, we're going to go if Rob allows it. Now, Marie is going to be professional. She's going to get a hold of Rob and say, Rob, is this cool? I'm going to say, yeah, because I want that synergy too. I get it. All right, the more the merrier. Now, Sally's not worried because she realizes that Rob is sponsored by Marie, and Marie is teaching the same thing. In other words, consistent, correct business building activity, which means the 5 simple steps. So Sally knows that her people are going to be exposed to the same information that Rob's people are exposed to. So there's not going to be any conflict, even though it's cross-line, okay? And it's not cross-line per se, like people are going, oh, you're from so-and-so, and you guys do it different. That's cross-line when somebody's doing something different. So don't get that mixed up. This is not cross-line because we're all on the same page using the same system taught by the same person. Right, Miss Marie?
I tend to refer to that as sideline. And
sideline, there you go.
And in this scenario, it's really to Rob's benefit that Sally bring her group to essentially the event he's organizing and hosting.
That's right.
Because he says the phrase, the more the merrier. Don't take that too lightly. The bigger the event is, the more people that are there, the more excitement it generates. So especially if it's just strictly training, it gets people geared up and ready to go. And in that type of scenario, it would not be surprising to have a kind of a prospecting meeting tacked onto the event as well, where all these people would be inviting potential guests. Now, because Sally's bringing her team from another city, odds are she's not going to have a lot of prospects in the building. Rob's going to have the prospects. They're going to walk in and go, holy crap, look at all these people. There must be something to this.
That's
Something's going on. And it works to everyone's benefit.
Exactly. And guys, you have to realize that there's no replacing a live event. So what is happening here? Miss Marie is willing to reach out to help Sally. Okay. Miss Marie understands the power of a large audience for everybody, her, Rob, Sally, and everybody in the audience. It's not, there's no selfishness in this scenario. The reason Miss Marie is so open to it, and the reason Rob said yes, is because we understand the power of that large environment. Like she said, the synergy, the irreplaceable excitement, the buzz, everything. Okay. You can't replicate that in any other way. So we would be foolish and selfish to say, no, we're not going to allow that to happen. Okay. Because we're ultimately robbing not only ourselves, and we're selfish if we're thinking of ourselves, but more importantly, we're robbing the people out in the audience because they've never experienced anything like that. Okay. And once they do, they'll get it. And Miss Marie, they'll want to go to other live events, right? Because of that live event. So Rob doesn't want to be short-sighted. Rob doesn't want to rob his people of that opportunity to have a large audience. Okay. You want that to take place, but that is others helping others. Rob doesn't even know Sally exists. Didn't even know she's in Columbus, Ohio. The only reason I even know about Sally is because Marie called me and said, Rob, I got a downline in Columbus. And instead of me going to Columbus and doing an event for her and only having 30 people, and then coming down there to Louisville and having 75 people, let's just all work together and let's make this happen. And let's all, and because you said, well, why don't you go to Columbus? Because I'm the larger group. And I requested her presence first. So I'm the trump card. I'm not going to take my people and make them travel up there. Miss Marie says, well, Rob says it's great, but you guys got to go down there. And Sally, if she's a seasoned veteran or smart, she'll say, hey, not a problem. We get it. It's their event. We're guests. We're there. Okay. So it's a non-issue. And the thing is that when that happens, guys, Rob's not upset. Rob has got a smile this big on his face because Sally has brought a whole new level to my event. And all of these people getting a chance. And Miss Marie is going to do her best to equally divide herself, her time, her attention to those people during breaks, after the event, maybe before the event. She's the one that sets the schedule. And then she gets up on stage and she does her thing, whatever that may be for that event. All right. Now, why is this important? Because what will happen is that Sally will learn the power of that. And she'll say, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing. If I ever get put in a position, Rob was kind enough to make this happen. And what does this do for Marie? It makes her business bigger. She's tickled pink. She goes home with a big old smile on her face because now she's got two motivated legs. And Sally says to herself, you know what? Rob does his events in Louisville. He's been doing it for a while. He told me that. And I'm just getting started here in Columbus. I can see the power of that. man, I'm going to make sure that I can make that happen. And if I build an organization down in, or expand my organization down in Cincinnati, guess what? I'll just combine the two there. You see what I'm saying, Miss Marie?
Mhm.
And so now Miss Marie is excited because now she's got big groups in Cincinnati, Columbus, and in Kentucky and in Northern Kentucky. Okay, why? Because she reached out to help Rob, who was willing to help Sally. Others helping others. And guys, you cannot replace, I don't care if you're a superstar, I don't care if you're a Richard Call, you cannot replace those moments, those live event of moments and others helping others. Miss Marie, in this upside down world, people are so excited to be around other people who have no agenda, who are not mean, who are not nasty, who are not trying to get in their pocketbook, who are not lying to them, who are not taking advantage of them. They're excited to be around other entrepreneurs who are looking forward and willing to help each other and to share knowledge. Would you not agree?
Oh, I absolutely agree. And I'm sure you've experienced this as well. Some of the events I've been to, oftentimes you run into some of the same people at the events, and they're not really building the business. They may be customers, they may be kind of building the business, sort of word of mouth, just once in a while, mention it to somebody, but they will show up at the events religiously because they get such a charge out of the social connection. It's the like-minded people, the positive atmosphere, just the life skills that they learn. I have always said, you spend enough time in a network marketing business, if you go all in, you get the advantage of some personal growth and some skills that you can take anywhere and leverage throughout the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And it has me, no doubt. No doubt. So let's look at another example of others helping others. Marie calls me one day, Rob, I got an issue in my life, but I want to go into details, but I'm going to have to be away for about a month. Rob, you have proven that you are a stickler for detail. You stick to the 5 simple steps. You don't deviate. You've done a wonderful job. I totally trust you. I need you to do some events for me. Okay, I've got these scheduled. I can't cancel them. Okay, and these organizations are too fragile, too young, and too fragile. If I cancel them now, they may just up and quit. So I need your help. Okay, and so what does Miss Marie do? What does Rob do? Because Miss Marie's helped me, what do I do? Absolutely. I'm flattered and honored you asked. I'll do whatever you need. She says, okay, here's what we need to do. We need to do a Zoom call with these leaders that I have these events scheduled for. You and I need to get on there, and I need to tell them I've got something very serious going on. Here's Rob, and introduce Rob to these people. And then Miss Marie's going to edify me. All right. Hey, Rob is just like me. This is what he's going to do. He's not going to deviate. You're going to learn exactly. Guys, I would not pick Rob if I did not trust him. Okay. And so she's reassuring these people. So what is Rob doing? Rob is returning the favor. I'm helping. I'm a person helping another person. But really what we're doing and what Miss Marie is doing, she's reaching out to the others to help them because she realizes that they're building an organization and those people are depending on these people who are putting these events together, that they're going to have Miss Marie there. Okay. And so what we're doing, everybody's reaching out and helping other people. And Miss Marie needed help in that moment. And it was my job, in my honor, my privilege to help her out in that moment. Okay. And it's all because one person helped another. And that's where the others helping others comes into play, guys. Guys, I'm telling you, this is huge. This moment, this is another golden nugget moment, maybe even a platinum nugget moment. Why do you say that? As you get bigger and bigger, would you want to take a chance on losing momentum, losing some of your top leaders because something major in your life came about and you couldn't fulfill the obligations that you set in July and August? Marie, you promised me, I've got 500 people coming. You can't back out now. Marie needs somebody to step up, somebody that is bigger than these guys, somebody that's got some clout behind them. So she comes to Rob, hey, Rob's built an organization of 15,000 people. Any of you guys got a business that big? No. Any of you guys making X amount per month? No. Any of you guys qualified for bonuses this big? No. Well, then does that not say that this guy knows what he's doing? Rob is one of the few people that mimics exactly what I do. That's the reason why he's gotten the results he has. Guys, I brought the best of the best up to the table to help you out. I cannot do July and August. I can't do it. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. All right. We can do this. Once again, others helping others. Okay.
Well, and the ripple effect becomes even broader because Rob now has the opportunity, say those events are in Denver and Salt Lake City. Now Rob can reach out to the folks in his organization and say, hey, guess what? I'm going to be speaking at events in Denver and Salt Lake. If you know people there, have them come to the event. I would love to meet them and talk to them. You know, obviously, if Rob's in Kentucky, his folks from Kentucky aren't going to travel out to Denver for a training meeting, right? Or a prospecting meeting or whatever. But since Rob's going to be there, it's like, hey, send your people to me. Let me do the work for you. So there's multiple facets of others helping others within all of these scenarios we're talking about.
Yeah. Well put. And guys, you know, this is not a play on words. When we say others helping others, look, there's going to be people that I'm going to be helping out. I don't even know. So hey, that other person over there, they don't even know my name. That guy over there. Okay. You could say that guy helping that person is the title would apply in this episode as well. The point is, I may not even know some of the people that she wants me to help her out with. Okay. They don't have a clue who I am. All right. Other people helping other people. I don't know them. To me, they're other people. But they're in Miss Marie's downline, and by golly, I'll help Miss Marie. Okay. The power of others helping others cannot be overstated. It's more powerful than duplication. You say, why is that, Rob? Why do you say that? Guys, do you want to keep your business around? Do you want longevity? Do you want stability? Do you want a monthly income that you can depend on that's only going to waver a few dollars here and there? Well, by golly, if you do, you better have an organization that has a has a high retention rate. Let me put it to you that way. Okay. Because if you have an organization where most of your people stick around, most of your productive people stick around, okay, you are going to have an incredible business. Guys, when I tell you, there's a reason why I tell you guys, if I run into one person at an event, live event that I'm holding, and that person has one product, they order one product a month. And as Miss Marie said, there's these type of people that come to almost every live event. They love these events. And I'm glad they do. It's not because it's another butt in the seat. It has nothing to do with it. It's not because they paid the entry fee. It has nothing to do with it. And I mean that sincerely. You know why? They're getting enjoyment out of it. They're getting interaction. They're meeting people. It's something they love. I would never take that away from them. But more importantly, as I've told you before, and I mean it, and Miss Marie will see it, I will look somebody in the eye and I will shake their hand and say, thank you for being a part of my business. Because, guys, it is those people that will keep your business together. The more you interact with them in a positive and sincere way, the less likely they are to leave. If they like the product and the company's customer service is good, they're not going to leave, even if they have a problem with the product. Even if they increase the price of the product, they don't care. They're going to order that same. Isn't that right, Miss Marie? They don't care if it goes from $9 to $18 a month. They don't care. They're like, $18 ain't nothing to me. But you treat them wrong, and they don't get customer service when they want it, you got a problem, right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely.
So, but the power of that, think about it. You will sell out your events. Why? Not because you're using sales techniques, not because you have a silver tongue and can you can mesmerize people with your words and make them reach into their pocket and spend money they don't want to. It has nothing to do with that. You know why? Because you treated people right. You treated them good. You treated them the way you should have, as a valuable human being. And Miss Marie, that goes beyond. I had a discussion with a guy the other day on Sunday, Miss Marie, and we were doing. I'm a great negotiator. Don't get me wrong. I can be an ass when I need to be, okay? But the thing is, there's a time when you got to use honey, and there's a time when you got to use vinegar, right? And I use honey in this situation. And I told him, I said, look, you want to make money, and I want to. No, You want to save money on this deal, and I want to make money. Okay, now I know I brought this up before, but here's the thing. I'm not attached to this deal. I don't care if it goes through or not. And he knows that because I've taken 2-3 days to get back with him. And I didn't do that on purpose. I've just been super busy. And I would text him and say, hey, I'll get back with you. I'm really busy, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I told him, I said, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to take it down, this item down to so-and-so, and I'm just going to let them take it for X amount. And I'm okay with that. And it's less than what I'm asking for this particular deal. And they're like, no, we can make this work out, because they knew that I was not attached to this deal. You know what I'm saying? I did not get money. It wasn't an ego thing. He could tell that I didn't care one way or the other. Okay. Now, why is that important? Because, guys, in that situation where you're dealing with your downline, they have to know that they're important. You don't want them to make them feel like I am with this inanimate object. I don't care about this inanimate object. It's something that I can replace. I cannot replace these people. Okay. Miss Marie is Miss Marie. I can never replace her. There's not another Miss Marie out there. There may be close to her. Don't say that. But the thing is, I cannot replace Miss Marie. I wouldn't even try. I would have to look for someone else who has their own identity, their own personality, their own presence in the universe. Okay. So it's just like looking for another Michael Jordan, Miss Marie, another Muhammad Ali. You can't do that. They are what they are. They were who they were. Okay. And you can't just go out comparing everybody to those two individuals. That's an unfair comparison. Everybody has to create their own path. And you know what? When you're helping others in this crazy upside down world, you will create your own path. And I'm going to tell you, your reputation will be stellar. It will be golden. Would you not agree, Miss Marie?
I absolutely agree.
All right. We've covered this well enough. Do you not think so? Did we make this subject matter clear?
I think so. I think people are picking up what we're laying down here.
Okay. And just for all of you that know, are asking, this is apple juice. I drink it in a glass because I don't like the plastic, Miss Marie. And I don't, that you pour it into a plastic container, and it is apple juice. I know what Miss Marie thinks it is.
I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I know you weren't saying it.
You can't even see what's in mine, so who knows?
That's right. That's right. At least I had mine in an open glass. But no, I love apple juice with ice. So anyway, in the background, Miss Marie, believe it or not, people pay attention to that stuff. They're saying, well, your background never changes. Well, no kidding. I'm in the same office. And there's times, Miss Marie, where there's stuff on my desk back here. I don't touch it for 2-3 days. It's not like I go around cleaning up all the time. As soon as Miss Marie and I get done with our shows, I'm out of here, guys. I don't hang around in the office. I usually, my work hours, Miss Marie, without dragging on this show, my work, as you know, because you get emails from me every so often. I try not to do it. And I've sent text to her, which I quit doing at 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm sure she does not appreciate that. But
doesn't bother me.
Okay, good. Well, I didn't know that. But the wife knows. I have to sleep downstairs, Miss Marie, because of my arm. I can't sleep upstairs with the wife, which really sucks. We haven't slept in the same bed since September of 20 because I can't in my arm. Our dogs sleep with us. So we have 5 dogs and 2 humans, and we have a California King, and it's still too small. And but the point is, I can't go up and down the stairs. I've only been upstairs, period, maybe 8 or 9 times. Because it cannot afford to slip and fall until we get this arm corrected. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the dogs do not go up and down the stairs. We carry them. Well, I told her, I said, I can't put that on you. And I can only carry one, and I can't use my bad arm to hold on to the rail. It's not strong enough to do that. So the best thing for me to do is just not go upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
just stay away. So the dogs sleep with me. All 5 of them and me on a twin bed, which is no fun. But
That's what you call cozy.
cozy, that's right. Because we don't, they could sleep with her, but the thing is, we'd have to go down the stairs, and she doesn't want to do that, and I don't blame her. So anyway, when I'll come in here at 2 or 3 in the morning, as you know, Miss Marie, and work till 4 or 5 or 6. You have seen that as well. That's when I get most of my work done.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I don't take time to clean the office. I don't have that time. That's the last thing on my mind. When Miss Marie and I get done with our shows, man, I'm out of here. I have other things I got to do. I have shipments, Miss Marie. Matter of fact, I got a shipment tonight I got to ship out.
And offices are to be worked in. They're not to be kept perfectly clean. Anybody who has a perfectly clean desk, I'm not sure they're actually doing anything.
Good point. Good point. All right. Well, with that being said, Miss Marie, we've taken long enough. You guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for sticking around while we babble about other things other than business. But you got to admit, it's entertaining. I know it is. So, Miss Marie, with that being said, tomorrow, 11 a.m., right?
11 a.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing episode number 204. We're going to be talking about accountability and its importance. So don't miss out on that. Join us tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time.
That's right. The dramatic importance of accountability. 11 a.m. Eastern, our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Miss Marie, you have a great day. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. I hope you're going to be there tomorrow. I hate to do it by myself.
I'll be there.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. Download our podcast on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, and other podcast platforms. Visit our website at www.themlmsolution.net for additional important information, show details, and past shows. Follow us on Parler, Rumble, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, or the get notified button while visiting our other social media platforms.